Not only will you be famous on the coolest show on the interweb, but you will be surrounded by glorious prizes. Thanks for tuning in to Championship Quest. I am your host with the most, Gabriel Andre, and today is a very exciting day because it is, as you all know, our preseason party episode! Woo! Yeah! Since it is the first episode, we are celebrating by giving away these awesome t-shirts to the first 5 Instagram posts with the hashtag MotoGP Championship Quest. Speaking of prizes, let's dive into the Fan World Championship. The FWC is a competition that connects the rider to the fan. So let's say you really love Marc Marquez. You can race as him in the FWC and score points for him. When you do this, not only do you have a chance at winning huge prizes, which we'll get into later, but you also have a chance at being on this show, on our websites, and even, drumroll please, the Fan World Championship Grand Prize. The winner of the Fan World Championship gets special treatment. Not only do they get crazy awesome prizes, such as Tissot watches, Nolan X-Lite helmets, t-shirts, gift cards, but they also get to be featured on the show. That is right, we will Skype call you and ask you a couple questions, and it'll be watched by thousands of people around the globe. Not only will you be famous on the coolest show on the interweb, but you will be surrounded by glorious prizes. Here on the show, we have a couple segments that we run each week. MotoG Posts is where we dive into the depths of social media to find the most intriguing and interesting posts. Whether that be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, just make sure to hashtag MotoGP Championship Quest to be featured on the show. For example, here is a post from Off Camber that reads, "Is this Honda's 2017 MotoGP bike?" Every race weekend, one of our reporters heads into the paddock to get the lowdown on everything MotoGP. Whether we interview some wacky people or we get to hang out with a pro rider, we will make sure to document it. There are 5 ways you can be a better fan. Tip number 5, familiarize yourself with the paddock girls. This tip is usually overlooked, but trust me, it is in your best interest to follow your favorite paddock babe. Tip number 4, download Championship Quest and play as your favorite rider so they can win the Fan World Championship. Tip number 3, post about your favorite rider on social media. Wish them good luck on their next race, or simply give them a shout out. Tip number 2, represent your rider by wearing their merchandise. There are tons of shirts and other merchandise on MotoGP.com. How do we know that you're a true fan if you don't represent them 24/7? Tip number 1, show your favorite rider your support by watching every single MotoGP race. Alright, let's wrap it up real quick. This is a show for us, the fans. By playing the game and watching our show, you open the door for winning awesome prizes and getting your face in front of thousands of people, maybe even millions. Stay tuned for the first show, which we will broadcast a week after the release of MotoGP Championship Quest. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All of the links will be in the description below. Keep the show going by racing as your favorite rider with MotoGP Championship Quest. We are proud to work very closely with the team at the Apple App Store. That is why you will find MotoGP Championship Quest exclusively on the Apple App Store through March 2016, ahead of its global release on Google Play and the Amazon App Store. To all of those of you who have an Android device, this is a great excuse to get to know your friends with an Apple device and give it a try.